you should also, O Muslims, O Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, O followers of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, lest you should also follow the same path. You may go in their footsteps. So it was a forewarning to the Muslim Ummah. And let me quote here a hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He once said to the companions radiyallahu ta'ala anhum ajma'in, لَتَتَّبِعُنَّ سُنَنَ مَنْ كَانَ قَبْلَكُمْ. You will definitely follow in the footsteps of the former Muslim Ummah who were before you. قِيدَ شِبْرٍ بِشِبْرٍ وَيَدًا بِيَدٍ. Equally, each hand in place of a hand and each arm in place of an arm. It's, a sort of muhawara, a usage in Arabic language to show the similarity of something. You will be following absolutely, completely the people who were before you. And if they entered the hole of a desert lizard, you will also enter it. And if there was someone from among the former Muslims who committed adultery with his mother, someone must be within you also who will do the same. Now the companions, they were astonished and they asked, whom do you mean, O Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? A Yahud wa Nasara? And he replied, who else? You will follow in the footsteps of the Jews and the Christians. So actually we should see and we should read between the lines that the same things happen to the Muslims. The same wishful thinking. We are the blessed people because we are the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We must be saved. We cannot be kept in the fire of hell for all times to come, for eternity. All these things, the same wishful thinking. تِلْكَ أَمَانِيُّهُمْ قُلْ هَاتُوا بُرْهَانَكُمْ إِن كُنتُمْ صَادِقِينَ. And let me quote here the ayah that comes in the end of the 7th section. Actually, this ayah is applicable to us today. And practically it is not applicable to the Jews of today. ضُرِبَتْ عَلَيْهِمُ الذِّلَّةُ وَالْمَسْكَنَةُ وَبَاءُوا بِغَضَبٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ. Humiliation was heaped upon them. And they got the wrath of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They were punished like anything. Are the Jews today getting the wrath of Allah? Are they humiliated in the world? They are controlling the sole supreme power on earth. The policies of the sole supreme power of earth is in the hands of the Jews, the Zionists. They are controlling the economy of the whole of the globe. Only about 14 or 15 million people. But the influence they have, how much authority they command in the whole of the world. While we, although we are more than 1 billion, but what's the condition? Humiliation. No say in the international affairs. Nobody consults us. ضُرِبَتْ عَلَيْهِمُ الذِّلَّةُ وَالْمَسْكَنَةُ وَبَاءُوا بِغَضَبٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ. These words depict the real condition of the Muslim Ummah today, not of the former Muslim Ummah. In the same way we read, the last ayah that we studied last night, that people think that we cannot, the fire of hell will not touch us, save for a few days. لَن تَمَسَّنَا النَّارُ إِلَّا أَيَّامٌ مَعْدُودَةٌ. Now these are the same, dogmas and aqidas that we have today. Because we are born Muslims, because we say kalma, so we shall anyhow be rescued and we shall be taken out. Even if we are thrown in the hell, we shall be taken out. Although a part of this is correct. If somebody has real iman, real faith, conviction in the heart, it is the agreed upon article of faith among the Muslims, all the sects of Muslims, that at one time he will be taken out from the hell. But that also to the person who has a real faith, not just a verbal attestation. The verbal attestation was done by the munafiqeen of Medina. They also said the shahada. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. And Quran says that they will dwell in the fire of hell forever. Inna al-munafiqina fi ad-darki al-asfali min an-nar. So these are all things which we should understand, and now we proceed further. وَإِذْ أَخَذْنَا مِيثَاقَ بَنِي إِسْرَائِيلَ. And just recall the time when we took the covenant from the children of Israel, the progeny of Israel, and that is Hazrat Yaqub alayhi salatu wassalam. What was that covenant? This ayah is very important. It gives the gist of the deen of Allah that has been the same from the very beginning. What are the basic articles of the deen of Allah? Number one, La ta'buduna illallah. You will not worship anybody, anything except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa bil walidaini ihsana. Number two, you must be respectful to and good in behavior towards your parents. Number three, wa zil qurba wal yatama wal masakin. And you should be doing good to your relatives and the orphans and the poor. Number four, وَقُولُوا لِلنَّاسِ حُسْنًا. Say to the people whatever is good. Talk to them gently. Enjoin them towards whatever is good. And as the reverse of it, forbid them from whatever is wrong, from whatever is evil and bad. Number five, وَأَقِيمُوا الصَّلَاةِ. Establish this compulsory prayer 5 times a day. وَآتُوا الزَّكَاةِ. And pay the obligatory charity. Pay the zakah regularly. ثُمَّ تَوَلَّيْتُمْ. This was the covenant. This was the misaq. This misaq was taken by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from the former Muslim ummah. But now the charge is ثُمَّ تَوَلَّيْتُمْ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا مِنْكُمْ. Then you turned your backs towards this misaq, towards this covenant. Except a few among you. Only a few remained strict and true to this covenant. All of the rest abrogated. وَأَنْتُمْ مُعْرِضُونَ. While you were averse, you turned your backs and went away. Now another misaq. This was the basic misaq, you know, and this I told you is the gist of the deen of Allah. These are the headings under which you can count all the teachings of the deen of Allah. وَإِذْ أَخَذْنَا مِيثَاقَكُمْ لَا تَسْفِكُونَ دِمَاءَكُمْ. And just recall when we took the covenant from you, you will not shed your blood. What does it mean? You will not shed the blood of each other, because you are one ummah. Now a person, an individual belonging to the ummah, if he kills a person belonging to the same ummah, it is as if he has shed his own blood. He has killed himself.